We get the finals pack drop. We've got the NBA draft, and we have the GM on the first mint. Let's do this.
Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs and a guy in a bear suit. We're making money up YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to grow. AFC's in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington's inside game. Live talking flag. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends. Fun never ends. Come on and get on the show. Deep hole, deep hole, deep hole, deep hole. You're freaking out enough. Why not lose my mind? What is happening? This is not financial advice.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Morning Marketplace. It's Monday. Good to be back. Who do we got here? We got DC1 in the house. Rhodes is here. We the people, the doctor. Ryan's here. Gershot, Jump Shoot, Mac Attack, Milo, Effet, Nico, Sven, Stubbs, Daniel, Ricky, Ricardo, Stachunk, Fernandez, Jericho's here. Big G, Weston, Shepard, Rowdy Rod, Sanders here. Brian Foster, Dickie, Chucky, Airplane Mode, Eagle Putt, Norman, Tom's here. Garen's here. Brovendale, Top Shot Comment, Limbs, and that's it. That's it. Good morning to the marketing team. What's up, everybody? Good to have you all back. Listen, let's get the farming started early and often. We got a couple of things we're just gonna fire in the giveaway streets today that people have donated over the weekend. We've got a Looney, and we also have what's it called? A Dame. I think it's a Dame 60K. So like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Vegas. Get that into the chat now so we can pump them numbers. Good to be back, though. How many people are in town this weekend? I know we've got NFT NYC happening. I met up with the first mint people last night. Got to see Fenny IRL, Fenny in real life. Fenny wilding out, just getting after it. We love to see it. Man is a legend. Good stuff over there. But yeah, who's in town this week? I saw the Doucette Bros. I saw Raptor News. We saw a lot of fun stuff last night. They were trying to, I think I was there until like 10:30, maybe it was closer to 11, and they were like, "Oh, where are we going next?" And I'm like, I have one rule, and that's one location. Never go to a second location. Second location is when the night starts to fall apart. All right. And so I went to one location. So I don't know what happened after. Also, it was Sunday, and you have to pace yourself because there's more activities today and tomorrow for me anyways. I can't be starting the week like that, okay? It's already hard enough. But I'm looking forward to tonight. Mr. Overzet is making an appearance in the Big Apple, excuse me, and we're gonna do some nights of Degen tonight. I think tomorrow we get some Club Top Shot live, which is gonna be very exciting, and then some Mooney Birds and stuff like. Who knows where the world's gonna take me this week. You know what I can't tell you though. It doesn't seem like Dapper's having a real presence, which I thought was an interesting choice. I mean, maybe I think they're here to be at stuff, but it doesn't seem like they're having any events. Dick Chuck, you're right. You're not 20 anymore. Pace wins the race. I am the tortoise. But yeah, it seems like they're not really having a presence, which I found interesting. Last year, of course, they did the Terminal 5 event where Quavo was in the house. One of the most bizarre performances I've ever witnessed in real life. But yeah, I thought we were going to see something. I thought maybe we'd get like a little last minute announcement. And I think a lot of people kept hanging their hat on that. They were like, well, actually last year we didn't find out until, 5 days before that they were doing something. Well, breaking news, NFT NYC starts today, and it doesn't appear like they're going to be doing anything. which it makes me wonder what Vegas will look like too. Now that we still haven't had any information on Vegas. I know we've heard from some of the Top Shot brass that we'll be getting some news on that shortly. But it does make me wonder what the plan is. Like maybe they're really going all out. Are they going all out for Vegas, or is this going to be something similar, where maybe it's not exactly what we had built it up to be? Which again, I don't know. Maybe that's on us, but yeah, who knows? And then who knows? Maybe they'll come swinging from the top rope here in the next couple hours, being like, "Hey, guess what, Top Shotties? Here's what we're doing." So I'm not sure. Will says it seems like the consumers care more about the product than Dapper. I wouldn't go that far. I know what you're saying. Will. I wouldn't go that far. I think they obviously still want to find success and happiness. But it does call into question some stuff. Yeah, I would love to hear the thought process on why. Fernandez says, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Top Shot isn't doing anything. No, they're not doing anything. The return on investment on an NFT NYC event is kind of dubious. Yeah, that's true. But I don't think so. Wait, hold on, Patrick. Or can you go back to that? Are you saying it's such a waste of money? Is that what you're saying, Patrick? That it's not worth putting anything into it? Because that's fair. That is fair. I will say, though, after attending the First Mint, which obviously the First Mint doing something is a lot smaller than Dapper doing something. I'm aware of that, right? But I do think there is something for getting people together. And last night was great, man. Last night it's just like important, I think, to be able to see people and to be able to, be in the same space, having that shared experience. I'm not saying, and I can see what you're saying, Patrick. Like the people that are probably going to go to this are already locked in, right? Anybody that's at NFT NYC is probably already there. Was Dapper there last year with no gas fees, free Ubers, or was that a different event? No, that was the same event. That was the same event where they did, you got a free Uber at the end of the night. That was the same people. Wait, I'm trying to vamp until I get Patrick's reply because I'm curious on his thoughts on that. I want to know where the people are. Stan says at least Dapper was promoting a WNBA game with less than 2,000 people to the moon. When were they doing that though? When were they doing that? I haven't seen that. Also, don't shit on the W, Stan. Don't shit on the W, right? Don't just be salty that your team, left early. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, it's fair. It would be good to facilitate a community hang, but I can understand if they don't want to do a small step. That's fair. But does that mean they are preparing for a big step? So there you go. So, okay. I just don't think there's money worth it. And for such a big brand, in my opinion, they have to go big. That's fair. Which makes you wonder if this Top Shot convention thing is happening. Right. So to go back to, I know I'm kind of all over the place. Okay. Josh, you on vacation? Are you at Oak Bluffs, Gayhead? What's the other one called? There's another spot. I'm forgetting right now. I know I'm kind of all over the place, and I'm going to get a little bit more focused in a bit, but I'm tired. I'm just a little bit curious what Summer League is going to look like. So if we go back to March, right? Oak Bluffs, hell yeah, Joshua. If we go back to March when Roham Spaces happened, right? A couple of things were announced, right? And I think we should talk about a couple of these. And I'm going to try to get my thoughts out concisely, but I'm also not good at this. So one of the things that was mentioned during that Spaces was this Top Shot convention that was going to happen in the summer. It is now June 20th. It is June 20th, and we're assuming it's at Summer League, right? That was kind of the assumption. They put out the Canva promotional marketing that says, hey, these are the dates for Summer League. That is in the smack dab in the middle of the summer, right? So that we're assuming that is where the Top Shot convention is going to be, correct? Now, this could be a mistake on our part because if it's not, then I think we've like built ourselves up for something that was going to be hype. What I will say, though, if it's not Summer League, that means it's happening in the month of August, and we haven't heard anything about it. So I'm going to lean to the fact that this is gonna happen in summer league, right? This is gonna happen in summer league, and I'm excited to learn if that's the case, right? Because this is it feels like it's gonna be a big splash. It's something that they promised, so I don't know. I'm curious. That's what I'm just excited to get more information. I'm excited to get more information. Something else that happened in that spaces, right? Is I believe Roham said like $10 million was going to be like spent within the community, right? Wasn't that the number that was thrown around? Does anybody remember that? I should have looked this up before I started talking about it, but it was something like $10 million was going to be spent on community initiatives, right? Yeah, Eric said they promised. Yeah, it was a promise. It was a promise. And for those just showing up too, hashtag Vegas, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Vegas into the chat. But do you guys remember this part of the spaces? Do you remember this? There, so 10 million was supposed to be spent. Do we have any receipts on that? Do we have any receipts on that? Because I'm not sure if that's happened yet. Would love to know. Would love to know what that's looking like. All right, I gotta play a drop. I gotta play. Let's do a mental health check before I really go in. Let's get a mental health in. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, I think it changes you. So these are like a couple of actionable things that we can, or tangible things, measured goals, if you will. Like we can see if they're going to make that goal or not, right? So the Top Shot convention and $10 million being spent. I just don't know. I'm now wondering in some of these spaces, are we just firing things against the wall to make us, feel happy? Or is that still, are they still intention, or is this still a goal of theirs? There we go. Chewy says 10 million, barely over 1 million for captain's programs. Not sure what they're doing with the other 9. This is what I'm saying. And I think the captain program is sick. Shout out Dumbo. I know he's put a lot of work into making that happen. And so I think that's a spot in the right direction. But I just wondered, like, what was the timeline for this? I don't know. I'm just starting to put some things together in my head, and I'm like, what's the plan here? Anyways, we can talk more about Vegas as we get closer and as we get more information. Again, I'm under the impression we're supposed to get some information as to what Vegas is going to look like. And hopefully, I know there's a lot of people traveling for Summer League with the assumption that is what's happening. And I hope they come through. I hope they follow through. Anyways, this morning I got up and I listened to the First Minutes podcast. Shout out LG. Saw him last night and was like, not enough. I need a podcast. Had it on 2X because I was trying to get it done before the morning show started. And let me tell you, I feel insane. Just to hear voices going 2X is a little unsettling. And he interviewed Janie, the general manager for NBA Top Shot, former vice president of marketing and growth, who's come over from EA and what was the other spot? EA and DraftKings. And I thought it was an interesting conversation. One of the things, and there were, I highly recommend checking it out because I'm not going to do a play-by-play here. But one of the things that I thought was interesting from this conversation is you mentioned that they have like 3 years of data to like tell them when users are coming back, when users are participating in the platform, and yada, yada, yada. And one of the things was like, we're not going to push money into like marketing and exposure during the finals that is when most of the users aren't engaged, right? And made it sound similar to DraftKings in the sort of like daily fantasy world of where like there's more hype at the beginning of the season than there is at the end of the season, which I think there's some truth to that, right? I mean, everybody gets hyped about fantasy football and then it's over, right? Like week 6 happens, you're like, all my guys tore their ACLs. I'm done. What I thought was interesting about that, though, is she was also on a Spaces not too long ago. I think it was before she was announced GM, but not like crazy long ago, where she said that they also don't do marketing right before the season because that's not the right time. So I guess like with all of the data that they have, I would be curious in knowing when the right time is, because one of the criticisms that we had during the beginning of Series 3 this year was that Top Shot Talk. Yeah, it was Pog Spaces. But one of the concerns, I was like, oh, it's kind of weird they're not pushing stuff out. And they're like, oh, actually, now's not the right time. So now I'm curious, if it's not during the playoffs, if it's not during the finals, if it's not during tip-off, if it's not during the offseason, when is the right time? Is it like the All-Star break? Is it Christmas Day? I mean, Christmas, you can make an argument for Christmas Day because that's like a celebratory time for basketball, right? It's just NBA all day. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious when is the right time for that. And yeah, I don't know. I just that was my takeaway because I strongly remember just being like, oh yeah, the beginning of the season isn't the right time. So if it's not the beginning of the season, it's not the end of the season. I don't know. And does that mean they've been doing it throughout the season? Did I miss some of that? Unless it's just that Google commercial, right? Top Shot fan. I don't know. Stuff I was thinking about. I thought it was an interesting conversation. Definitely recommend checking out LG. It was you get a little bit behind the thought process and talked about the Magic autographs and just her thought process and I don't know. I found it to be interesting. That's it. That's it. I wish he would have asked like, hey, are we going to see you at NFT NYC? What's the plan for Vegas? Oh yeah, there's that KD commercial. That's right. When did that KD commercial come out? Yeah, but that was an online campaign though, right? Was that an online campaign? Shout out the KD commercial. That must have happened right around game recognized game. So maybe it is. Maybe that is the right time. Maybe that is the right time. Anyways, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Jump Shoot says marketplace has been best January to February last couple of years. Is that when they market? Maybe that is it. There you go. There you go. Anyways, that's where my head was at this morning. I kind of I feel a little skeptical right now. Not because of the interview, just in general. I have some like skepticism about me. And I'm looking forward to what the next week or so of information is going to have. And I think, I don't know, part of me, I wonder if they recorded that Spaces back in March. I'd like to kind of know where we are now compared to what was said, where we were told we were going to be. That's just kind of where I'm at. Just have an air of skepticism about me today on this Monday morning. But we do have some exciting stuff today or this week. So we have the finals legendary drop that's happening on Thursday, I believe. I'm going to double check. I know we're supposed to have wait, hold on. Borland says, I'd argue people aren't excited during the playoffs, partially due to the fact that they're not doing anything to promote. About Top Shot. Yeah, I think that's fair. It is funny because when they were compared it to DraftKings, I thought that was surprising because I know for me, I get pretty hyped about playoff fantasy basketball. So just because like we understand the rotations a little bit better, the good players are playing more. You don't have to worry about weird late scratches. So the first round of the playoffs usually are huge. All right. Anyways, we're supposed to get what's it called? We're supposed to get the Mint Reveal show, I think they call it, with Brandon and Austin and maybe Steve and the whole gang. I think we're going to get that on Wednesday night, and that's when we find out the moments that are in there. I'm just going to share screen here so we can pull this up together. Yeah, that's Eric. That would have been a great follow-up. It's not the offseason for the W, though. That would have been a great follow-up. So here we go. It's $9.99. Right, we're getting one legendary moment. You're getting one, and then there were 4 moments, and then you're also getting a little kickback, a little $200 kickback. So they still haven't announced the Top Shot score thing, which I don't know. It says I'm eligible for all the cues, though. They still haven't announced the Top Shot score. We don't know the moments yet, so a lot is still to be learned. We do know the mint count is going to be 75, though, which I think is exciting. So I'd like to know from the chat who's lining up, who is locked in for this. I feel like the camera's too zoomed in today. Either that or I just got like puffy hangover face. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now I feel like I'm in this big space now. Can you guys see too much stuff? And what a different angle. This is honestly, I feel like I'm having a meltdown. But yeah, are people lining up for this pack? Okay, we are too far now. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, Raptor News, great question. Is Fenny alive? We do need to find that out. JJL Smith is Max Paxson. Brovendale is in there, most likely lining up. That's a lot of win, though. You're right. Hard not to line up for a legendary. Kind of hope the queue doesn't hit. Oh, kind of hope like that you don't hit the queue. Is that what you see? We the People's on the sidelines. David's only lining up for the common pack, lining up 50-50 on following through. I do wonder, Royman's in there sitting this one out. The Zavala Bola. Rhodes is in, passing like magic. There you go, Joseph. I wish it just had 3 rares instead of the 200 rebate. I'm pretty sure last year was 3 rares. No, so last year it was not 3 rares in the finals pack. It was just 1. And that was the first time they did it. Because I distinctly remember that happening. So because the last holo pack, they did have 3 MGLEs. And then I think for that one, it was only 1. Because I remember being pissed. But I remember getting it. I remember I was on the train. I wonder where I was coming from last year. I was on the train and I hit it in like it was 3 rares or now it's 2 rares. Fight it out, guys. Fight it out. So when was the first drop that they did it? Was the holo? Was it the holo? I thought it was just 1. All right. The first holo only had 1 rare. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, NBA Top Shot Talk. Everybody go unsubscribe to his channel for coming at me. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There were 4. Okay. Shut the fuck up, Eric. Okay. Shepard. See, this is the conversation I want to have. So he said, I think I'll be passing, decided to buy the Magic instead, but I'll probably be efficient getting the queue. But so are there people like, I understand the thought process, right? You're like, this is too expensive. I don't want to spend this money. No, thank you. Are there people with this amount of Dapper that are like eyeing other things right now? Because I wanted to know if people were trying to figure out like other buys to make. Because that's kind of a conversation I've been having with myself. I've been trying to figure out like, ooh, I am going to line up. I have the Dapper locked in. And it's out of 75. I'm interested in that. I do want to know what the moments are. One of the things that's bumming me out a little bit is I'm assuming Steph Curry's 43-point game from game 4 is going to be the challenge reward. And that's a bummer. There we go. Top Shot Talk says, I think I'll sit on my Dapper instead of lining up with content. Holding out for rookie Legos. If Luka Top Shot debut drops below 1K, might get that instead. Yeah, this is the thing. I don't if you know. Okay, here we go. Jamie says, got the Dapper, but sitting this drop, waiting for my targets to come into view elsewhere. So what I wanted to do right now, well, let's go over to Top Shot, and we're gonna sort by $1 or $999. And I just want us to see like what else we could get in there, because I think obviously a Steph legendary moment from his finals MVP, his first finals MVP thing is exciting, right? I think that's something that would get people's juices flowing. But if you now have to spend, oh wait, hold on. JT says the NBA is scripted. Hey, Bill Burr? Is it Bill Burr in here? What a terrible Bill Burr impression. Hey, Sky. I don't know what that was. But I think like if the Steph Curry is the sought after moment and you now have to buy, 5 different legendaries, that's tough. JJL says I've been putting a lot of 75% ish offers in some bigger moments I've been craving. Acceptance rate almost 50%. Interesting. That's interesting. DC1 with a great take. Don't need finals moments to remind me of my Boston Celtics losing. Got the Dapper, but I'm sitting this out too. Rather grab Series 1 Top Shot debuts. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Going to buy 1,000 PJ Washingtons. You know what? That's going to get us a goddamn drop.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
So let's go through this a little bit and just see. So I've sorted by 999. All right, 999. Now, I guess like a Klay Thompson, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all profitable, right? But after that, I mean, I don't know. If you get a Marcus Smart, how are you feeling? I mean, maybe you hope it's in for a Steph challenge. Finals legendary will just be another moment come next season. I disagree with that a little bit, but I get the take. I get the take. Here we go. So Anthony Davis out of 85. That's his deck the hoops. That's going for $9.99. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, his legendary what's it, Series 2 Hollow. Chris Paul Series 2 Hollow out of 99. Jimmy Butler final, Eric Gordon, Zion Rare. So it's not his Top Shot debut, but from his rookie season. Oh no, this is Series 2, excuse me. That's out of 217. That's a challenge reward. More AD, Davion, Ray Allen, run it back from the Heat. We got a Middleton finals, Pat Connaughton finals, DeRozan rare. And I should say, like, hold on, let me Jaylen Brown legendary. You know what I actually want to do instead of looking at some like Sadiq Bey hollow shit? Let's do this instead. Let's just see what the common moments look like. Just for the sake of the Series 1 Top Shot debut conversation. So Zion right now is at 790. You could get 2 Jason Tatums instead of a finals. Zion Williamson, Malcolm Brogdon. Jokic debuts at 469. Nice. Kyrie, LeBron. So like Luka Cool Cat down to 350. I don't know. Let me catch up on the chat. Sorry. 799 with 200 back though. Sure. We can look at 799 if you'd rather. Tatum changing his number to 24. Yeah, I couldn't tell if that. It's funny. There's been so much Kobe talk that I couldn't. I saw that on Twitter. I couldn't tell if it was a bit or not. But whatever. How many of last year's finals legendaries would you actually want to own? I don't know. That Giannis one, the Drew Holiday one. I thought those were both pretty sick from a championship. The thing is, though, I don't know how many people are like, oh, I want that Chris Paul legendary moment from when they lost the finals, or give me that Devin Booker. So I don't know. I don't know. DJ Local asks, thoughts on Atkinson staying? Yeah, that was a pretty funny story over the weekend. Kenny Atkinson, he went full Josh McDaniels, right? So he agreed to coach the Charlotte Hornets after the season was done. They get a chip. I'm sure he got a little drunk with Joe Lacob, and Lacob was like, hey, how about I make you the highest paid assistant coach in NBA history? So he's now staying with Golden State, which means Charlotte has to restart their hiring process, which as someone who used to work in and interviewing and hiring people, what a terrible thing. But 24 is retired. That's Sam Jones. Okay, there we go. So maybe it was a bit. But yeah, so I think two things. Either Kenny Atkinson just secured a big ass bag, or Steve Kerr was like, hey, I probably got 2 or 3 years left and then I'm done. Either way, that's my guess. Because I know this happens in the NFL sometimes. Very rarely does this happen in the NBA. That was pretty surprising. Mick says, definitely regret selling my legendary Giannis block. I know, but you could probably buy it back for a lot cheaper than what you sold it for. That's true. Anyways, everybody has thousands on Dapper. I feel like the only idiot who keeps buying with fresh money. No. I mean, Royman, I just made the decision that I was done putting dollars in there until I've already done my part. You know what I'm saying? I've already done my part. I've got plenty of bags in there. So I'm comfortable where I'm at right now. Pull the Josh. Went Josh. It's hard to see Kerr coaching another team kind of like Pop. Yeah, that would be my guess, is that Kerr is just like, hey, I did all I came to do. I want to settle down. I know he's got doesn't he have chronic back problems too? So I don't know. Top Shot Talk, I will block you for shit like this. I really will. First he came in. Let me see if I can find this bullet. How many Steph MSFEs? For those of you that weren't at the happy hour show, Top Shot Talk came on for 10 hot minutes and was just saying how the Steph record-breaking 3 moments sucks. Honestly, I'm going to dox him. Here's his address. All right, so it sounds like I should also say too, I do think these moments are gonna, if you were just trying to, hold on, let me do one more drop because I want to make sure you guys don't. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do, something like that, right? I do think these will be profitable, so I think that's good. So if you're if you're just trying to make a couple $100 and hope you hit a lottery cereal, I do think these, like, you're not going to lose money on this, especially like I know Jump Shoot said too. We should be sorting by $7.99 because you are getting 200 back. Like, it's probably not going to go for less than $7.99. So it should be a W. I know I'm lining up. I am lining up. Oh, we get a Bandy sighting. Let's see. Is he going to go up? Is he going to go up? There he is. What's up, buddy? Look at him. Yeah. No, he was gonna jump up, and then he was like, "Nah, this sucker will pet me. This sucker will pet me." And he's right. I will. Um, I am interested in the moments, though, right? So if we assume last year there was only one challenge reward, right? For the finals, was there only one? I guess that's something we can look up together in real time. So let me clear these filters. Clear them. Let's look at NBA Finals. Series 2, right? Because it was Series 2, yeah. So let's sort high to low too. We can kind of take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. So there we go. We have the Drew Holiday. Wow. So the challenge, I love this. The challenge reward is out of 73. The Giannis is out of 120, and that's worth $5,000 more dollars. So they did do 2 challenges. So I don't know, man. What do we think, guys? So what do we think are going to be the what's it called? The challenge rewards. Is it going to be? Oh my God, Dumbo, dude. What, did you get lost, bro? See Dumbo in IRL. I saw Dumbo in real life. Dude is 7'4". Had no idea. Sorry, I'm distracted by the dog right now. So what do we think are going to be the challenge rewards? If there's going to be 2 of them again, what do we think they're going to be? Dude. Fenny is awake too. Guys, I believe Fenny got lost. This is crazy. I believe Fenny got lost. I do believe that. Anyways, oh God, Bandy's out of control right now. So what do we think are going to be the challenge rewards? Do we think it's going to be, assuming it's going to be Steph Curry and then they do a Celtic? Does that mean it's Steph and Tatum? Although it's probably hard to be Tatum. I bet it's Steph and Jaylen Brown, right? There we go. I'm going to pin this. We're going to pin this chat. I'm pinning it to the YouTube. Oh, no, I got to do it on YouTube. Let me go. I'm pinning it. I don't care. Pin that shit. So do we think it's one? Yeah, Curry and Brown, right? Because it probably can't be Tatum. So does that mean, what do you think would be the most valuable moments in this? Would it be, let's assume Steph and Jaylen are off the table. What ones would you want? You know? Is it Clay and Tatum? Jordan Poole, one of Jordan Poole's half-court shots, a bank 3. Yeah, the Curry goodnight 3. Jaylen did have I think he had like 2 monster dunks. So it's Tatum and Clay, right? I think that is right. Yeah, Time Lord probably gets a block. So let's assume there's 10 moments, right? 10 moments. Let's see, how many were there in last year's drop? Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong screen. All right, 3, 6, 9. Damn, look fine. 12? There was 12 moments last year? All right, so let's say there's 12. So we're going to get Wiggins. We're going to get Steph. We're going to get Clay. We're going to get Draymond. We're going to get Poole. And then one more. And then on the Celtics side of things, we're going to get Tatum, Brown, Robert Williams, Al, Marcus Smart. If they're going 6 deep, that's going to be kind of gross. So maybe we get a Looney or Gary Payton. Maybe Gary Payton gets one for like one of his 42 steals. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to lie, guys. Outside of the Steph, there's not many things I'd be excited about. Now, if the Celtics won, I'd be more, or even if the Celtics lost, but Tatum showed up, I think I'd be more excited about Tatum. Royman says, dude, I know, but I think that's true. I think everybody loves Clay. I do. I think everybody loves Clay. How about a Derek White brick? That's rude, Eric. That's rude. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll be excited. It seems like if you're sitting on the Dapper funds, a lot of people are going to line up and then see where they fall, where the chips fall, if you will. It seems like that's the road to perdition. That's the road that people are taking. But I'll be excited about it. Hopefully, it seems like we're not going to get that information about what's in there until Wednesday. Hold on. I also saw Dumbo DMing me on Discord too. How dare you, dude? Come on, bro. I'm live, bro. I'm live. Just like in the NBA Finals, people don't want to see this go deep in the benches. Agreed. Agreed. Have the number of packs been announced? No. So they haven't announced anything. We don't know the top shot score requirements. I don't know. My guess is it's going to be similar to what it was like for Magic, right? Was the Magic 150? 150K? I imagine it's something similar to that. All right. He said "ite." He said "ite." Yeah, I don't know. 150K. Yeah, that's what regular 50 says. Yeah, I imagine it's 150K. I imagine it's something like that. No, Will says where will KD be playing? We should talk about the draft for a little bit. We should talk about the draft. So the draft is coming on Thursday night as well. So right after we spend $999, we can watch rookies get paid billions. Which is, I think is going to be fun. We're going to do a little bit more of a deep dive in a couple of days on the draft, probably like Wednesday and Thursday. We are going to be doing a playback draft as well, so we'll do that. Oh, there we go. Bandy got up now. Look at him. Look at him. What a dog. What a dog. It's keeping us all safe, dude. It's keeping us all safe. Well, you can't see shit right now. Yeah, Shams is reporting Kyrie and the Nets looking to be parting. Yeah, so I this is why I'm excited about the draft. I feel like we're going to see a lot of weird moves. Like the Kings are going to do some weird shit probably. Like I've heard reports that the Kings could maybe try to trade up to 2 because OKC is interested in Jaden Ivey. I've heard reports of like maybe Sacramento trades back a little bit. I think whatever they do, it'll be the wrong decision, which will be fun for us. Yeah, I don't know. I can see I can see the Nuggets getting a little weird. I can see the Spurs making some moves. Yeah, Blazers as well. Didn't you just take? Yeah, MagTech. This is the thing. Wow, is my Wi-Fi? Oh no, we got Mike Wi-Fi. It's getting choppy up in here. It's getting choppy up in here. Robots are carrying. Yeah, this is the thing. They like cleaned him up, but I think what they do is like his hair's wet and they're like, it's a pushback or slick back. You know what I'm saying? I think they like push it back a little bit and then like he puts his head down and it's like right back in his face again, you know? Anyways, I do think to go back to the Nets, I do think Kyrie moves. I think the Nets are legit not going to give him a long-term deal, and Kyrie can probably get a long-term deal from a dumb team. So I can see that happen. I can see that happen. Yeah, the dog is head. Kelsey just left for the day, so actually for the week. So he's going to be like really upset. He's going to be really upset. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot going to happen this week. JJL says if Kyrie's going, what competitive team? So it needs to be a team that also has the ability to make a move. And I could see the Clippers happening for Kyrie. I could still see the Kings happening for Kyrie, something like that. Something like that. But I don't know. I know like the Lakers get like mentioned, but I don't see the Lakers happening. I don't see that happening. Yeah, the Bulls are probably on the table too, but you know what? I don't see the Bulls going to get Kyrie. I don't think that's what they need. The Bulls need to listen, no disrespect to Vucci Mane, but the Bulls need to shore up their bigs. Yeah, you guys are relaxed. I have you guys on record here. I have you on record here about trying to steal my dog. Okay, so I'm gonna alert the authorities. All right. What happens to Ben Simmons is staying in Brooklyn. Simmons is staying in Brooklyn. Kyrie to Miami. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. All right. I don't know. What else? What else do we need to talk about today, guys? I'm tired. I don't have a lot. Is anyone else here for NFT NYC except for that Dumbo? Anyone else going out to some stuff? Am I going to see people in the wild? I honestly, I think it's so funny that people are going to like meetings and stuff and like going to like talkbacks and panels. I'm like, nah, I'll see you tonight. Dumbo, what's Pyland doing? Here's a chance. Tell us what Pyland's doing. Isn't Jeb in New York? Jeb's in New York, but he's not here for NFT NYC. He's on a little datey date. I'm heading to the parade. Get out of here, Casey. No, congrats, Casey. That's dope. My Mike is too big time for talks. Nah, man. Listen, I used to be on that circuit. All right. When I was back in education, I used to go to a lot of conferences. I'd go to panels and stuff like that, and it's all garbage. Okay. No one's doing it. The only reason people are going is like, hey, maybe we'll get a POAP and we can flip that shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? No, he's not there for NFT NYC. Let's remind the people too. If you guys still haven't fired away, here we go. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Vegas. There we go. I'll see you tonight. I'm gonna go to the Knights of Degen thing tonight. That's what I'm doing. I need to take a nap though, guys. I need to take a nap. I'm tired. I was out too late. Let's talk a little bit about content for the rest of the week. So we'll have the morning marketplace. Dude, come on, bro. We'll do in the morning marketplace Monday through Friday, unless I get too turnt, and then I'm going to cancel it. Wednesday night, we don't have anything. Thursday night, we are streaming the draft over on Playback with the 89 Cavs will be jumping on. On Friday, instead of happy hour, we're partnering up with This Is Epics, which we've had This Is Epics on before. If you guys remember, we did the hip hop icons, which the hip hop, actually, I'm going to rip a pack right now. I'll show you. I'm going to rip a hip hop icon pack right now because that'll be something fun. Let me see. I got to find it, though. And you guys should check them out. But we're hosting a show for them. They're having a big party. They're going to be giving away a ton of shit. It's going to be a good time. So let me see. Let me make sure I'm logged into my account. Let's do this. Hold on one second. Let's see. 1 second. But yeah, they're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways. They're pretty cool. Here we go. All right, now we're logged in. So we're going to go to This Is Epics. Missed the whole show. Just came to say, there we go. Oh, no watch your work. Yeah, we'll have watch your work. Actually, there might not be watch your work tomorrow because Kelsey's out of town this week. So I am not sure. I got some sick Epics airdrops somehow, and I'm G'd up. There you go, JJL. All right, so here we go. I'll take you over to This Is Epics right now. Let's go check it out. We'll look at my account, my collection. So here we go. These are some of the sick things. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop the share screen. I'm going to share it again because I want to do it with the audio if we're going to do this. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. So also, they already have burning and it's called questing. So you can look at Dave Chappelle right there. But what you can do is for their challenges, basically, if you have two of the same, you can burn them to get your thing, which is pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to rip a pack right now. So, we got a legendary here. We got a rare. I'm going to do a common, though, I think. Look at all these packs, baby. All right, let's rip a common. And these are still available for sale. I'm promise you, I'm not paid to plug this right now. This was just, I want to rip a pack. But these are all still available right now. I think a legendary is like $100 for a legendary pack. So that it's nothing crazy. The marketplace hasn't opened yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing on Friday. They asked, are you rich? No. These were airdropped for the big party that they're doing on Friday. But anyways, here we go. Let's unseal this common. So for a common pack, you're guaranteed 4 common cards, and you also might get one card that's either a common or a little bit better. But we're gonna unseal this, and let's let the music pop. Yeah, I'm not getting. Well, no, I am getting paid for Friday. Is what I'm saying. I am getting paid for Friday. Paid in like, you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I mean. I just decided to do this right now is all I'm saying. All right, unsealing our packs. Let's go. All right, now I feel bad. This is taking long. Normally it doesn't take this long. But maybe it's because they know I'm doing this ahead of time. All right, we'll go over here. Remember, like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Vegas in order to get that going. All right, here we go. Your pack is now unsealed. It's time to open. There's 341 in circulation. All right, here we go. Open now. You can open with AR if you got that. We're not going to do that right now. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Bang. So this is the one thing that I wish they would address. So I wish you could like rip them one at a time. But here we go. What do we got here? We got Stylus. We got Big Gip. We got T.I. All right. Little Flip and Quelly. There we go. So there we go. Those are my 5 pulls right there. We're gonna have him on again on Friday too. But Mike Thompson, who is the artist, he's come on before. It's pretty cool. It's all his art, which I think is sick. I think like as more people learn about this project, they're gonna be fired up. Because this isn't like you're not dealing with like an institution like the NBA or the NFL or anything like that. This is just this man. He's an artist. So anyways, it was sick. I thought it was sick. All right. That's enough of that. We'll stop sharing this. Good times. Good times. When more WSOP? Oh, God. It's WPT, first of all, Mike G. Shout out the World Poker Tour. We're done. I actually looked at that. I looked at that for the first time because I got an email there about a Theta drop thing that was coming. And I was like, man, I totally forgot about Theta. Totally forgot. Mike throwing FUD. Where did I get that FUD from, Dumbo? Where did I get it from, huh? We're 46 minutes in. Guys, I got freaking nothing left for you. What do you guys want to talk about? I didn't plan. I was too busy listening to freaking LG's podcast this morning to get my thoughts. All right. I missed all of it. I missed all of the stuff all of my planning out the window. All of it. Lottery team users participating in live talk. Oh yeah, that is going to be sick. So they announced that this week. So, some lottery team users are going to basically have an opportunity to rip some live Top Shot packs. Yeah, they announced that. That was exciting. That is exciting. I love that. More of that shit. More of that shit. Also, you know what we can do right here? You know, I did not Irish exit. How dare you say that I Irish exit? I told everybody I was leaving. I told everyone I was leaving, and everyone's like, no, you can't leave. And I was like, you guys are going to a second location? I'm out. I even got talked into staying a little bit longer, and then the bar shut down because the First Mint picked the one bar in New York that shut down at like 11. Do you know how hard that is to find a bar that closes at 11? That was incredible. That was incredible. I did not Irish exit. I told everybody I was bouncing. Not a chance. Not a chance. No way. I can't believe you guys kept me out that late. How dare you? How dare you, Raptor News, say I did that? Unbelievable. Did you do the NFL challenge? Good value for the Common Core. I didn't do it, but it is a good. I was excited about the challenge. I thought that was a really good announcement. And it seemed like a lot of people were into it. F1, I missed the entire race yesterday because I was in traffic for 12 hours. So, okay, we went back to Massachusetts for a wedding on Saturday morning. It took 5.5 hours to get there, 6 hours to get back. We spent over 11 hours in the car over a 30-hour span. Anyways, I was so mad about it. Who in the draft are we most excited about? I don't know. I'm most excited about seeing where people land. Like Chet Holmgren and Poku being like the slender men of OKC, I think would be kind of funny. Yeah. I'm excited to see where they go. Oh my God. What else, you guys? Yeah. Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey is interesting. The Oklahoma City buzz around Jaden Ivey is kind of funny. I'm curious to see if that is, if OKC trades back with like Sacramento or something, you know. I was listening to a podcast with somebody from the Athletic, Sam Vecini, and I think he was on the Athletic show, and they were joking about how it would be funny if Sacramento gave say Indiana, I think he posed the trade. Indiana Pacers trade the 6th pick and Chris Duarte for the 4th pick to then draft Jaden Ivey. And then the guy made the joke of like, how funny would it be if the Kings traded basically a backcourt to Indiana of Jaden Ivey and Tyrese Halliburton, and it would be like the most King thing ever. Fenny says I'm in horrible shape this morning. Fenny was getting after it. I got there at like 7:30 and Fenny was already gone. You know what I'm saying? He was wilding out, but I'm proud of him. It was fun. It was a good time to see that. We enjoyed it. All right. Last call. Last call. Get those likes in. Get those likes in. Like, subscribe, hashtag Vegas. We're going to spin it 2 different times. Spin it 2 different times to give away some sweet, sweet moms. We got a Kevon Looney. We also have, what's the other thing we have? A Kevon Looney and a Dame Lillard, I think. Kevon and Dame. So there you go. People talking about a lot of Paulo Bonchero in the chat. Yeah, Paulo's going to be interesting. I mean, I don't think you're going to go wrong with any of those top 3, you know? Deep Threat in the streets. What's up with Deep Threat? Good to see you. Big ticket up in here. Let's get a big ticket drop. Let's just while out some big ticket time. Where's big ticket? Where are you, girl? Big ticket. No. All right, gang. Let's spin this thing twice. Let me just double check what I'm giving away now. Let me just double check. It's a Looney 60K, I think, which was, both of these moments were sent by community members. So shout them out. Yeah, we got a Looney 60K and a Dame 60K. Both triple digit serials, though, $5.93 and $6.44. So instead of $1, you can get $2. All right, here we go. We're going to spin it. First spin. This is for the Looney bin. Who's it going to? Who's it going to? Looney, 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 Looney. Mark with a dub. Dude, Mark is a dub machine out here. I feel like this is his 11th or 12th time winning. Mark has broken the code. What's Dumbo giving out on the stream other than Haterade? No, Dumbo's an endless supply of Haterade, Mr. Dumbo. All right, here we go. Second one. This is for the Dame Jala. 60K, mom. You can burn it immediately. Who's it going to? Jack B. Jack B. Nimble. Jack B. Quick. Jack B. Rockin' an avatar. There we go. There we go. Big dubs. Dimbo. Dimbo's your top shot, Tony. You know what I mean? Dimbo is your top shot, Tony. It sounds like somebody's outside my house. Wouldn't be surprised if it was Dumbo. All right. Anything else? Anything else you guys need to talk about? Did we do it? Thanks for bearing with me today. I know it was a little all over the place. The first 10 minutes seemed good. I had a point. And then after that, shit show. I really got taken over by the chat. I responded to everything and I shouldn't have. I hope everybody has a great day. If you are in the NFT NYC space this week, let me know. Would love to meet up with some people while I'm out and about in the city, being a young buck. Also, I got to tell you, so many people, and I understand it. It's a nice thing. It's a nice thing that people are saying where they find out how old I am. And they're like, wow, you look really good for your age. But there's no one is just like, oh, wow, you look really good. It's like, oh, I expected you to look like shit when you told me how old you were. It's only backhanded compliments. After you turn like 33, it's all backhand compliments the rest of the way. Like, you don't get a good compliment. It's just like, hey, man, I'm glad you don't look terrible. But then also Dumbo witnessing this, I then dug myself like a massive hole after that. I was like oh, look at Dumbo and Million Elephants back to back. Hot. Like I said, I just think it's funny because it happened all weekend long. We were at the wedding all weekend long. But then I tried to make a joke and I really bit my tongue. I did a bad job because there was someone who was clearly in their late 20s, and I made the joke because she said like, oh yeah, what if I said you were 21? And I was like, I would have asked what happened to you as a kid, because I was like, you clearly don't look 21. But I realized in retrospect, not great. That was not a great thing to say to anyone, let alone a woman. It was a mistake. Oh, wow. Anyways, good times. I also met Gina in real life. That was funny. Lots of requests for Tony, which is always a weird thing when you see that then happen. Thank you, Dumbo. No, Dumbo, you did not introduce me as a comedian. You introduced me as like a dickhead. That's basically, and I came through. All right, everybody, we're going to wrap it there. Thanks for tuning in this morning. I will see you all tomorrow or in real life. Who knows? Who knows where the world's going to take us? Maybe Peter Overzet does the morning marketplace tomorrow. We'll never know. Look at Bandy. He's like, dude, end the show, bro. No one cares. All right, we out.
Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better